All right. Welcome everyone. We're going to be doing a kind of a Duel Links and Chill stream. It's been a hot minute, and that's because I don't know, it just didn't work out. But we're good now. Welcome. Unfortunately, I kind of missed the KC Cup. I kind of felt bad about it. We were able to do some progression with Crowler with gears, but that's fine. For now, I think we're just going to chill, do some PvP. Because I would love to get more gems to fund my next unfortunate endeavor. Like, it was pretty bad. Like, literally ripped in... I'll just spoil it. I was literally considering building on, like, Despia or Branded. Ripped, like, 9,000 packs, or 9,000 gems worth of packs and did not pull really anything. I guess it's karma telling me not to play the deck, but that's fine. All right. I guess we can go with advance. Yeah, I like advance. Grab me catapult. This is gonna catapult me into victory. Use catapult, pop the advance. Beautiful. All right. Give me ancient Doc Golem. Sorry, my voice is like dying for some reason. I want that. What are we pitching? We'll probably pitch, honestly, the MST. Yeah, I think we'll probably just pop the MST. We'll grab gear statues like a backup in case shit hits south. Yeah, we could pitch the MST. They're even having an extra deck, so I think we should be fine. Next, we are going to go with Ancient Gear Fortress. Make Chaos Ancient Gear Giant. Put the box in the grave, put the tanker in the grave, and of course, the Ancient Gear Commander. All right. Beautiful. Big boss monster achieved. Oh yeah, I can't set a turn I activate that. That's right. Let's see. Fortunately, the Ancient Gear Duel got like limited or something, so I don't actually have that accessible right now. It is what it is, though. Cauldron of the Old Man. Maybe I should have kept the MST. When this card is activated, place a counter. During your standby phase, place a counter. Burn 500 for each. Oh, 150. Oh, wait. I think we played against this deck before. Isn't this like the obnoxious, like the Man-Eater Bug thing or something like that? It should be fine. I think we have plays around this. All right. First, activate Kia Town. Then we'll do Fortress. Why not? Let's see. Catapult, we can banish the card, target face control, destroy it. I mean, yeah, we could do that. No, actually, better idea. In case it is what I think it is, we can use that to our advantage. We could probably just get off some piercing damage because of Ancient Gear Golem himself. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, we'll do this too. Why not? No, we don't want a token. Nah, that should be fine. I think we're good. Go to combat, swing. Yeah, it was. You'll still take piercing damage. I don't care. Let's go. It is also like really good too because like Chaos Ancient Gear, like it just shuts down effects during the battle phase. It's so good. It's so good. Like, yo, your deck is fine and all, but I kind of have a hard counter on it. Let's go. Beautiful. All right, moving along. Ooh, all right. Let's see what you got. Joey Wheeler. Does that mean we're gonna see whatchamacallit? The thing I'm trying to think about. The armament deck, which is actually kind of cool. I was actually kind of like messing around with it, and I'm like, you know what? This is actually kind of sick. That's fine. Oh my god, just full-on copies of Gear Town. Thank goodness for skills, right? You gotta love skills in Duel Links. Reveal Dark Golem. Return. Let's actually get rid of a copy of Gear Town. We don't need to have that many copies. Go for this, dude. No, normal. If it is the armament deck, they honestly probably have it already just because I don't have access to Gear Fortress. It's fine. Do that. Give me access to... We'll go with that, and I think Advance might be solid too. We already normal summon, so I gotta keep that in mind. Yeah, we'll go with Advance and Fusion, and then we'll just pitch another copy of Gear Town. And then we're gonna also, you know, do the thing to activate the Ancient Gear Fusion. Pitch you. Yeah, we gotta use this one, of course. Throw box. We don't need another tank, that's fine. And also put in Commander. Commander's kind of dead in some aspects now. Throw it in the extra monster deck though this time. Let's just do that. All right. I'll also activate Gear Tail because it's very pretty. All right, that's gonna be it from me. Say over to you, Joey Wheeler. Red Eyes inside. Okay, so he is playing Red Eyes. Probably the armament one. Skull Archfiend of Light. Maybe. Did they play that? Honestly, I don't really know. Red Eyes Fusion. All right, yeah, that's fine. Oh, they're going right into the fusion. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Sure. Oh, yeah. They're going with Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. It is the armament deck. Okay. Gotta figure it as much. You know what? That's fine. The fact they gave this dude an own animation is already fantastic. Yeah, he's gonna pop. And we're kind of dead at that point. Not really much else I could have done. Just hit me and be, you know, you don't even need to be gentle. Just do damage. All right. You know what? Nice. It's very nice. Good job. You know, so good. So good. Honestly, I think I might do some like messing around with it because it's actually relatively easy to build that deck, especially with everything I already have since we played Rise quite a bit. Oh man, they even had the polymerization, the power of the Guardians. Yeah, like it's just so good. Destroy a monster, burn for half, and then you could just attack still. So, and it also has effect negation too. Please, it's so good. Yuya Sakaki. Yeah, it's Sakaki. Sakaki? Yeah, Sakaki. Sorry, I only watched like maybe 25-ish episodes back of Arc V when it first dropped. Unfortunately, I don't remember much of it. I believe in you, Yuya. You have the capability of doing good stuff. Starry Slumbering Memories. Let's see. You must also attribute monster machines. This is in your Drytron. Okay, interesting. Oh, okay, Drytron. Yeah, I don't have any much experience with this actual deck, to be honest. So you can... Okay, sure. Let's see. You can attribute one of their special summons to defense position. Oh yeah, that's actually pretty sick synergy because Ben 10 gets an effect when you tribute it. Beautiful. I'm not well, I can sing it against me, but you know, I could respect the play. Divine of Herald. So it just becomes like an send a fairy to extra deck or grave. That's good. Increase the level, and then you get special if it's tributed. Special summon to low level 2 or sure, that's fine. That's actually pretty solid. Respect. Let's see what they've got. Oh shit, I forgot to do something on Twitch's side of things. Cyber Angel Ben 10 coming back. Ultimate Tolsican. Interesting. Let's see. Once per turn, when a spell trap is set on your field is set. Oh my god, that's insane. Shadi, also thank you for redeeming first on Twitch. Welcome. Hope you're doing well tonight. Once per turn spell trap, you can special summon one power tool or level 7 or 8 drink or dragon synchro type. Not be targeted by attacks while you control another synchro. That is insane. Okay. Oh shit. Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. That does fit the bill. When the monster's effect is activated, you can negate it. Yeah, that's gonna be kind of brutal here, honestly. I think I can maybe do something if we can rip into something like Tanker. Because then I can just summon Tanker, they negate it, and I can just special summon Statue. Let's see. So much text. This is succeed summon. When opponent activates about a trap, we control machine type ritual monster. Okay, so we're running into 2 negates. Sure. Sure, we can dig it. The fact of the matter, they had both negate a monster and also spell trap. So we might just be cooked. We might just be cooked. Yeah, you're doing stuff. You're definitely doing stuff. Depends on what we rip into, but let's see. During your opponent's turn, you can banish monster from graveyard, target face up monster. Yeah, no. That's a little bit too much for me. All right, I'll draw my card. And then I immediately go to the scoop phase. That's a little bit too much for me, unfortunately. They got 2 negates and also a quick effect to banish something. Yeah, no, I can't deal with that. Unfortunately, we just cannot keep up with that. Especially since we drew into Wyvern. I mean, sure, I could have used Wyvern to potentially search something. They can negate it, and I could special summon. But then they can negate the Ancient Gear Fusion. At that point, what else do I have? It's fine. It's fine. Oh, okay. You know, I really prefer going second, but, you know, it's not always about what I want, is it? No. The Power of All Creation. Oh, interesting. Sure. This is also new to me for the most part. Honestly, we can actually just get a shit ton of stuff on board. I'm all for that. So we'll go with Gear Town. And then we'll just catapult. Why not, I guess. Pop that. Be able to summon something with... and then off of catapult... I mean, I guess I could just use Golem. Yeah, why not? Then for the Gear Town, we could just then use Dark Golem. Go with Dark Golem. Face up attack position. Use the effect of this card that we're searching. We want the fusion, obviously. Too bad Box doesn't actually resolve after adding it, and then you immediately discard it. I don't think it actually will, because it doesn't like resolve or whatever in hand. Go with fusion here. We'll make the big, the bad, the Chaos Ancient Gear Giant Golem thing. No, we can just get rid of him at this point. Well, actually, does he have piercing? No, he really doesn't. So it doesn't really matter too much. So we'll go with him just because we can still get piercing off with the regular guy. Sudden Commander to the grave. Throw a tanker in the grave too. Why the hell not? All right, make the boy. All right. We still have the normal summon too. No, because unfortunately with the Ancient Gear Fortress, we don't get the protection on the other turn, only the turn they're played. So I think we'll just chill with this and pass. I think that sounds good to me. The Power of All Creation. Reveal 10,000, add a 10,000, and then summon dragon from your extra deck. Sure, if you control 10,000, your control monster, you're gonna... Sure. I read all that. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely read the entire thing. Fractale. Oh my god, I haven't seen these in forever. Since like Mega Pack, what, 2025? Or 4? Going with another fractal? You could send this from your hand, send one level with 3 or lower. You can banish any number in your graveyard. Especially summon a winged beast. Link monster from your extra deck who's link. Oh, okay, interesting. So they can kind of, in a way, link from the grave. That is interesting. Do they have a banish effect too? It doesn't really look like it. Oh my god! I fucking love this art. Absolutely goated. Damn, is that a good art? This card is you can discard a Fable monster, do special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. I mean, probably going more for Link and just tuners. Select a card face above the field and destroy it. Yo, right here. Yeah, alright, sure. Karas, you can discard, you can banish. Okay, so they're doing the thing. Yeah. Not really much I can do in that, unfortunately. The special summoner link, you can banish one card of the field. Yeah, go for that. I mean, they got it, unfortunately. This is not a good going second deck, unfortunately. Or first, I'm sorry. But at least it's kind of cool seeing like a bunch of different things in PvP. Like I know that's probably expected, like being in silver and whatnot, but still, just kind of new seeing something good and different. Honestly, not a bad opening hand. We have a way to summon that. We can also, yeah, we can easily get out of Chaos Ancient Gear Golem. We also have some protection, and we also have Catapult. But Catapult's not really do much good for us right now. Monk of the Tenny, sure. Yep, they're going to banish that, and they can special summon a Tenny monster from the deck, which is pretty cool, because it just kind of like keeps upgrading in a sense, right? Shooter. If you control this face up, you can target a card in your opponent controls and return to the hand. Oh my god, so many targets to choose from. And eventually ends with them summoning the guy that kind of looks like a combination of Kaido and Luffy, right? I might just be weird thinking that. Let's see. Once per turn, you can tribute this card, special summon a Sword Soul or Fallen of Albast monster during the end phase if they were sent. Go for that. Time for the Metal Hangs. Welcome, ATM. Good to see you, man. Hope you are doing well. Welcome to the stream. I was trying to think of something better, but I just couldn't. How are you doing, man? Sword Soul Xiao Xiao. Let's see. Mystic, good to see you. Welcome, dude. I'm glad to have you on board. Let's see. You can banish a Sword Soul. Quick effect. Target another effect monster in the field. Oh, great. It's targeting. I love that. Because this is like... No. Getting some Battlefield 6. There you go. That is awesome, dude. Are you just playing for funds, or is there like any daily logins to go for? Discard. Sure. We're just here playing, what is it? Magic the Gathering Battlegrounds format. And my deck master is Karibo. We're doing great, man. Carried over from the battle 2000. Damn, that is super impressive. I love that. Like, it creates a longevity of just having something to look forward to, and it's super consistent. Love to hear that, dude. Oh, we're on YouTube to avoid ads. I mean, that's one way to go about it. That is one way to go about it. Oh no, I took damage. All right. This card will be destroyed. You can banish one card from your graveyard instead. You can banish. At least that's not a quick effect, so I think we should be okay. Because our big dude will be 45. For each banished card, I think we should be fine. As long as they don't pop this, we should be gaming. I activate Ancient Gear Fortress. It resolves. All right, fantastic. I love this. All right. I'm going to special summon the Ancient Gear statue in attack position. No face cam? Not today. Welcome, Phantom. I got everything set up, so I should be good. My hair looks like shit. That's why we're not doing the face cam. But we have it for the future. Popular demand. I did it. Mystic, thank you for the lurk on the Twitch. Much appreciated. Enjoy the content. Go with Ancient Gear Dark Golem. Activate effect. Yeah, it's only taking down 100, so we're fine. We're chilling. Just give me box. Box is just like honestly the discard outlet we go through. So perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. All right. Now, I'm going to activate the spell card, Ancient Gear Fusion. This allows me to summon a monster using my creatures in my hand and field. But if I have an Ancient Gear monster, I can utilize my deck as well. It's intense and cute. Go for Commander. Go for Commander. Go for you. And then go for... Yeah, we can go for you. It's fine. Yeah, go for that. That's fine too. Let's see. Target one other effect monster, negate its fields. You can't target, that's fine. Banish one card from each opponent's field and graveyard. If they banish this, that might be a problem though. We didn't send whatchamacallit. Why am I drawing a blank? Oh, Wyvern, that's it. Wyvern. So as long as this stays or we get to go to our battle phase, we should be fine. Wait, I thought it didn't target. Modern Gear. Shadai, welcome. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. This card will be banished. If a card is banished, you can banish. Oh, this effect doesn't target. Fuck. I mean, it's kind of a problem. But it's once per turn. Yeah, YouTube is delayed a little bit. It's actually better than it was last night. But there's still somewhat of a delay that I can't really deal much with. We'll go with Tanker. I mean, technically, I can... Yeah, we'll have to go with this one. It's not going to be exactly what I was hoping to do, but it's still something, right? Go for Ballista. We can then use Ballista to search out... Yeah, we could still do something here, potentially. We could still potentially do something here. Yeah, go for Gear Town. Go for the one that's not decked the hell out. Activate the Gear Town. Hopefully it doesn't get negated or whatever. Sick. All right. Ballista effect. Pop the Gear Town. And then, yeah, just get rid of Sovereign. Gear Town's effect. And then we're going to resummon the Ancient Gear Dark Golem from the graveyard. And then, let's see. I don't think I can really do anything else. Did I open the last box? Could you remind me, what were the contents from the last box? I'm drawing a blank currently. They go back to normal, which is kind of nice. Swing at this one, I guess, too. Technion. Okay, I don't think I actually ripped anything from Technion. The most recent one I was ripping through was, what was it? A Millennium Duel, I think? Because, unfortunately, I was trying to go through and build, Branded. I know, I'm an awful human being. Because I actually wanted to build it IRL, so I had, like, something modern to play. But I didn't open anything from the more recent box yet. And something tells me I made a mistake, because 9,000 gems later, your boy gets 2 SRs. Hooray. Hooray. It really is. I thought I could have done it. Like, we were literally storing up gems for, like, literally... Like, I think I went in with, like, 9,999 gems. And it was dumb. Like, we almost cleared an entire box, and it took... Or, we got to, like, 30 before something else actually happened. It's kind of dumb. So, I think what I'll probably do is maybe, like, look and just play, like, Dragoon with armament. That might be a fun little deck and kind of, like, an homage to what we first started streaming Duel Links with, because we first started off the entire Twitch thing with Duel Links playing fucking Red Eyes. Life point boost. All right. I wish I got to go second. Come on, just let me go second. Do the normal thing. I can. Yeah, we'll go for Catapult. I can normal summon Wyvern just so we have a body. Use Wyvern's ability to search out for... I could technically go for Statue and then follow up later, because Statue can also ultimately get me into a Fortress if we use a second Dark Golem. So I think we'll do that. We'll grab the ultra rare one just because, you know, he looks better that way. We can then tribute the monster so we can draw a card, which is awesome because it makes it so Catapult is now live. Go for Dark Golem. Beautiful. It's just so weird. We're also opening up so much with the standard Ancient Gear Golem. I don't like that one bit. We can pitch the... Yeah, we can pitch something else. So grab these two. Tanker's just super reliable too. Pitch the box. And then I think I'm going to activate Ancient Gear Fusion. Yeah, go for Chaos. Unfortunately, I don't know if this is like the supposed to be like the de facto turn one play, but it's just kind of like the more consistent one I've just been doing. Unfortunately, it just doesn't have a whole lot of protection when it gets to like the opponent's turn. You don't have Fortress or whatever. Yeah, that's gonna be it for me. A pass turn. But yeah, I definitely heard with Technion, they were definitely pretty representative. It's like what, tier 1 or 2? Synchro Emergency. Oh yeah, that's the card that was revealed in what the limit, the set with the limit over rares, right? Yeah, it's kind of insane, like all the stuff that's actually able to like just do. Are you gonna try to implement that into like Red Dragon Archfiend or something? You know what? I have trust issues, so just blind MST the back row. Return of the Red Eyes. That's fine by me. That is fine by me. Black Rose turn 1. That'd be a vibe. That'll definitely be a vibe. Honestly, I think we could just go ham with this one, honestly. Yeah, just do all the things here. You do Catapult? Nah. This is probably enough for lethal, no matter what they have face down, because we're hitting with 45. Yeah, we're good. Ha-ha! Beautiful. Hooray, we actually got something. Again, it's got a weird while. Like when we were doing, I was actually playing some of the KC Cup to try to get up as fast as I can. Obviously, I didn't make it to the next round. But yeah, it was just like going through duels like insanely quick. Maybe just got like lucky with the matchups and whatnot. It's Jade and Yuki. Probably want to run in. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, this is actually a fitting matchup, but I just kind of opened up pretty poorly, honestly. But that's why we have skills, right? They fix your bad hands. Put in Commander. We don't need Commander in the hand. Return it to deck. For the overframe. How does... Okay, actually, I'm curious. How do people feel about the over rares? Or overframe rares? Do you like them? Do you hate them? Like, what are your thoughts overall? Personally, I kind of dig them. They're definitely something much, I guess, needed in the sense of Yu-Gi-Oh! With the new artwork and styles. But I think they're really, really good. What do I want to do? Obviously that, and then we can just grab... we already have Tanker, so it doesn't really matter too much. We'll just get Commander, just pitch it. Love them. Hell yeah, they're cool. I think they're pretty solid too. Again, I'm like used to like a bunch of other card games having like these awesome, super cool, mega fudge like rarities. So it's kind of cool seeing you go branching into that too. Like another card game I do play, Union Arena. Some of their like alternate arts just go very hard. And Yu-Gi-Oh! We fucking had platinum secret rares for a while. We'll never forget about that. I just wasn't a fan of that rarity. Yeah, we can pitch this one too. That's fine. Yeah, like when they did those megatins with like the very first megatins, like the ones with the Bujinti it's not what is it? The one that's either a Foolish or a Rhoda. Why am I forgetting it? Yeah, like I wasn't a huge fan of those rarities. Even when they did the quarter century, like when they had like the somewhat platinum secret rares, like it's not nearly as bad. Which one is the one with solo leveling collab? Union Arena's doing that, which drops in March, thankfully. Defusion doesn't work. Universes also did a collab with solo leveling, but that game, I'm gonna be honest, it's just not for me. It doesn't look fun to me. It looks very complicated for what it is. Which why do Omega would add the overframes to it, but they said they interesting, like just never at all or eventually. Like, is it a WIP or a work in progress? But yeah, unfortunately, Phantom, for Union Arena, they're doing a shit ton of stuff with solo leveling to really try to drive a pipe for the game. It might be pretty damn expensive. I'm already dreading it. Your boy is probably going to build a purple Shadow Army Jinwoo. That just looks really fun to me. Yeah. We're going to pretend it's not going to be an issue. A coding issue. I mean, I'm interested on why did there be an issue. It's just they couldn't just use a PNG or an API to rip the information or something. I absolutely will. Hopefully it just doesn't cost an arm and a leg. And I'm sorry, Wing Karibo. Oh, eat shit. I'm sorry, little Wing Karibo. Honestly, if I could, I would also build like the green Sung Jin Woo deck as well, because that also looks interesting too. But I'm going to focus on one thing at a time. I'm also looking to building Kagurabachi, because that also looks like a fun set too. Probably cheaper to build Pokemon. It depends. It really depends. Like, Union Arena is definitely one of the more budget-friendly games out there, no lie. I'm just afraid to see what solo leveling does to the mix. Because like with most of the Union Arena decks I have, you could probably build for like under 30. Yeah, under 30 sounds about good. 30 to 50 maybe. But yeah, you could bet your sweet Bippy I'll when I get the cards, I'll definitely be doing a deck profile on the Metallic TCG channel. Oh, Silver Quantum. That's been a hot minute. It's on fire. Oh my god. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see. Once per turn, cannot detach. This so much wording. All right. Cannot attack. Okay, one per turn. You can detach target monster. Okay, so it's not a quick effect. I don't really care too much then. Great. Selling at a specific store. Your local LGS should have one. Big stores like Walmart, Target also have it too. But honestly, you can try eBay or TCG Player. Why is it on fire like that? You can customize your cards now. See how this is like an ultra rare? You can add some like animation to certain things. It's actually pretty cool. I've been actually enjoying it. Try to like max out Ancient Gears, as you can tell. But unfortunately, I think even like pre-orders for the solo leveling set are very hard to come by at an affordable price. I kind of regret not pre-ordering a set when it was $80 instead of the $140. It's insane. Wait, hang on. This effect. Oh, I'm so used to seeing once per turn during either player's turn. That's bad. That's fine. Technically I can do something, I think. Put him back in the deck. We don't need him. Go back to the deck, dog. We can go with, we can grab Tanker. Yeah, we can go with Tanker, because I can use Tanker to summon the box in hand. Yeah, I could do stuff. I didn't make a misplay. We could still do stuff. $80 for a booster box doesn't seem that bad by comparison. Like, look at trying to pick up the newest One Piece set. It's like $300. Target a monster in your opponent's graveyard, special summon it to your field, but its effects are negated. Then you can banish one monster from either of the player's fields that have the same type as each other. Oh, that's annoying. That's really annoying. I mean, I can still summon my box. That's great. All right. That's annoying. forgot this thing was even a card. Only bought one star deck for One Piece. I think we've talked about that before. I think you said you bought the Three Brothers EX deck, right? Yeah, town. That doesn't help me right now. It really doesn't. Let's see. Actually, hang on. Do I have faith that Yu-Gi-Oh players don't read? Let's find out. Let's see. Please destroy it. Please destroy it. No, it's very cool. I myself, a long time ago, picked up the 3 Captains EX deck where you could either alternate between having Monkey D. Luffy, Trafalgar Law, or Captain Eustace Kid as your like leader. It was really cool. I really wanted to build the Purple Law deck because it was busted at the time. And it was so busted they had to basically ban it and then make a much less powerful copy. Now I'm kind of like, the dream is dead. And it sucks. Like, I'm not a super huge One Piece fan, but I do like Law's character. I'm also possibly getting one of my friends to try jumping into the One Piece TCG, so I'll actually have people to play against IRL. I know there's a One Piece TCG simulator you can download, but I'd rather just like have physical copies and like play it that way. White layer. Oh, I actually like the effect they have going on. That's interesting. Dustin, no, Dustin's not getting into it. He is not. It's the friend who got me into Union Arena. Dustin, I got into Union Arena, and Dustin's actually gone ham into it, which is actually awesome. Yeah, that's actually really cool. Bandai's working on a Digimon one, which makes sense because Digimon's been popping off lately, I believe. Hopefully they do make a digital version of Union Arena. I would play it for sure. I would stream it. It's a very interesting game where luck can have a pretty deciding factor, and there's limits on how many actions you can take per turn, so it doesn't feel completely one-sided or super rushed out. Like, it's a nice change of pace compared to Yu-Gi-Oh!, Magic the Gathering, and other assorted card games that have been established for a long, long time. Like, I really do enjoy some of the things that they actually have going on for it. And just all the different IPs you can play, it kind of like also establishes like your own self into the game, unlike playing an IP that you're, you know, really enjoy. Like for me personally, my favorite deck to generally play in Union Arena might be red aggro Black Clover Asta, just because it has a lot of removal, which is nice. Super Quantum Best. Okay. Then once per turn, you can detach target a monster and negate it. This is a quick effect if it has Super Quantum White Layer, which it does. Okay, so it's a quick effect. Gotcha. I haven't played the Digimon card game itself. I heard it has a very interesting energy system, which is cool because like if your opponent goes aggro, you can kind of oh, I guess you can attack twice, huh? Yeah, that's fine. I got Kite Raid. But like you can kind of like prevent your opponent from going too hard because they'll give you much more energy or whatever it is. I didn't hear no bell. Go Kite Raid again. I didn't hear no bell. All right, now we got to draw like something really good. Give me MST or something. Ooh, Tanker's actually pretty fucking good. Once per turn, you detach monster and target effect. Okay. I have to do this then, because they'll just negate it, so I have to play a little bit smart. We need a Pokemon one? Absolutely we need a Pokemon one. It's just not going to happen, though, unfortunately. Why would you make a Pokemon digital client? Like, for real? I think I need to grab a statue here. And then I think the play... Okay, I think we special statue. They're probably going to negate it, which is fine. I just need them to negate it so I can summon Tanker. Let's see. Discard card. This card sent to every target a Super Quantum in your graveyard, special summon it, but it cannot activate its effects. Perfect. I don't care. That's fine. All right, now Yeah, I'm not even there trying it. Summon Tanker. Tanker is activating its effect. No, we're not going to summon anything just yet. We're going to pop the Gear Town, though. Gear Town activates, yes. We're going to then summon the Ancient Gear Dark Golem. Dark Golem's going to activate. We are going to search out a copy of that, and I'll actually just get rid of an Ancient Gear Advance because I don't want to discard too many monsters from the grave. We can pitch, yeah, Advance. Now we can go into this next. Go into Ballista. Because we can do that shit. Okay. Yes, use Ballista's effect to search out Gear Town number 2. We are then going to activate Gear Town number 2. We are then going to activate Ancient Gear Ballista's ability. We're going to pop the Gear Town. Gear Town's not a once per turn effect, buddy. We're going to activate the Gear Town. We're going to special summon from the grave. I guess it really doesn't matter too much, does it? No, not really. Yeah, we have plenty of ammo for the fodder. All right, and I love also how our Ancient Gears still technically get like their buff. All right, go for Chaos Ancient Gear Giant. Use you. Just throw everything in the graveyard. We're making a hell of a recipe here, folks. There you go. All right. Win. All right, go to combat. Swing. GG, baby. So it's only packs or a box for that website for Union Arena. What website are you on a curiosity? Are you on TCG Player, or because you should be able to buy singles? The main one. Is it Union Arena's like official website, Bandai, or TCG Player? Oh, I don't want to go first. Yugi, you can go first. Well, I mean, we got cards. Union Arena, Union TCG. I never even heard of that website actually. Honestly, for all purposes for Union Arena, I just go through like TCG Player, sometimes eBay. Yeah, I actually had no idea that they actually sold that stuff on the website. Some places do, some don't. They usually prefer to like go through like a middleman, like an LGS. We can pitch you. Are you thinking about getting into the game, Phantom, or just looking to the solo leveling stuff? Oh, okay. I thought I misplay, but I guess I could technically recover it. I meant to grab Statue, not another Ancient Gear Dark Golem. Yeah, we can grab that. And we can grab Advance. We could probably... No, I don't want to grab Advance just yet. Fuck, what do I want to do? This is an awkward hand. We'll grab you for an insurance policy. And then I think I'll just grab... We have to grab Fusion, that's true. Just maybe play it. Just to maybe play, but mostly the solo leveling club. Hell yeah. If you do want to play or anything, just let me know. I feel like I'm pretty well versed in Union Arena for the most part now these days. I technically don't need this in hand, but I probably should keep it too. We'll get rid of Catapult for now. Because honestly, like for a good amount of decks, you can actually pick up like 2 starter decks and actually build something relatively decent. One of my strongest deck for the longest time was literally 2 of the Bleach Purple starter decks. Then I slowly decided to upgrade it and becoming kind of a beast it is today. And what's weird with Union Arena 2 is that so yeah, unfortunately the solo leveling collab stuff is insane. So you might want to wait until the pre-order hype is down. There was recently like a live stream. They kind of like mentioned a ton of changes they're going to be doing. That's really exciting. But yeah, you might just want to wait until like the set drops and the hype dies down a little bit. Hopefully it does. But yeah, that's why I'm kind of kicking myself for not pre-ordering when it was like 85. But yeah, with like Union Arena, you only, unless you're like doing whatever the fuck you want, you can only play cards in the same IP, and sometimes like other decks may not get a lot of support for a while. But again, the game is like pretty budget enough where that's not really that big of a deal. Big Winged Baphomet. I love the name, Konami. Yeah, it was 80 back in November. I was so tempted just to do it. I'm like, I should just pull the plug and do it. But I didn't. I'm kind of regretting it too. But you know what? Hindsight is 2020. You live and learn, right? Chimera, the King of Phantom Beast. Did they just not decide to color in this bad boy or just turn up the saturation or what? This card's future, you can activate this effect on whenever a card from your hand is fan during your opponent's turn. You can banish this card from the graveyard, then target a beast, fiend, or illusion monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Moon Knight, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Metal community. Glad to have you here. Hope you are doing well tonight. Or today, or afternoon, whatever time zone you're in. Chimera, oh, this isn't a once per turn? You can only use this effect. Oh, okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, unfortunately, that live stream I was mentioning, it did a hell of a lot of things for the hype for it. They're doing like special events for the solo leveling collab. They're doing a lot of things for it. A lot. The end of the damage. Oh, cool. This is a battle effect. Come at me, bro. Come at me. Oh, wait, this doesn't apply. Never mind. I guess because it's a passive ability or whatever. That's fine. Interesting. Honestly, at this point, Phantom, hopefully you can just buy singles to build a deck if you want to go for that. That's kind of like my plan at this point, just because I kind of, you know, missed out. But it looks like to be a very fun set. Especially some of like the raid cards and the boss monster or characters. More Sword Soul. Interesting. Sword Soul Moe. Moe? Yeah, like, aside from the solo leveling thing, there's also Sakamoto Days Phantom coming out in a few months too. The Nagamo in the order deck actually looks really interesting. I'm so confused that I could just add dice, a C dice, if you're the card trader. Is that like just, is that like unexpected or just like a really easy way to get a powerful card? I unfortunately don't know what the card does off the top of my head. I guess you can kind of say I'm like coming, I wouldn't say I'm coming back to the game, but I definitely have like a more renewed kick interest. Oh, it just happened now? Maybe it was like with the most recent event when they patched through the KC Cup. Yeah, they're having it's reincarnated as a slime, Inuyasha, Sakamoto Days, Chainsaw Man I'm looking forward to. Attack on Titan Volume 2, Bleach Volume 3, Gurren Lagan's gonna be interesting too. Yeah, actually I might, but depending on what decks come out, I actually might consider building Gurren Lagann. That might be kind of fun. Yeah, Gurren Lagann. It's coming. It's not in the thing I posted in the Discord, but they did a live stream about like all their plans for Union Arena in the future, and Gurren Lagann was actually there. So yeah, that's pretty hype, right? I'm trying to think of what other sets were revealed in that live stream too. It's been a hot minute since I watched it. Kagurabachi, ReZero's coming if you're into that as well. Tokyo Ghoul, stuff like that. There's also a ton of IPs in Japan that haven't made it over just because Japan's like a year ahead. They also have added Wasteland like 5 minutes ago. Wait, Wasteland, like the old Legend of Blue Eyes spell card? Respect, Konami. You're a negate, right? If your opponent activates spell or trap while water monsters in your graveyard, which I think Muye is. Yeah, okay. So you can negate a spell. Okay, so you're just an Omni negate. Fantastic. The card is banished. Let's see. This one doesn't banish, so I guess that's fine. This card is Synchro, so you can add quick effect. You can banish one Sword Soul. Negate its effect. Oh, that's awful because they could just do both. Yeah, I think we're kind of fucked. All right, we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. Unfortunately, I don't think I can play through this just because they can banish stuff pretty easily. Throw Commander away. We don't need... we're not playing Commander in this stream. Yeah, give me Statue. Statue never lets me down. I special summon the Ancient Gear statue. And just wait for you to banish it. Or negate. Dealer's choice. No. All right. Try to bait out other things. Gear Town. It'll probably resolve, honestly. Yeah, I kind of figured as much. All right. Attempt to use Gear Statue to tribute the special summon. Okay, we're cooking. We're cooking. Wait, I can't summon Wyvern? Summon an Ancient Gear Golem. Oh, that mentions it. That's why I can't summon it. Fuck. Okay. Tempt to go for Dark Golem. So I'm actually going to use Wyvern to, like, bait it out. Okay, so they're going to banish one to negate it. And then this dude's going to trigger and, yeah, banish something else. It doesn't destroy it, which is kind of nice for us. Yeah, that's going to banish it next. They still have their Dragite as well, too, chilling. You can special summon... hand special summon a monster. Special from... Okay, so extra deck, destroy one of the monsters, special summon from the extra... Oh, that sucks. And the fact that it banishes is also not fun. Okay. Attempt to use Tanker to special summon the Dark Golem. Unfortunately, I don't get its effect, but we deal with it as we come. Tanker to pop Gear Town. Gear Town attempt to activate. If they negate it, great, because... Oh, they don't negate it. Interesting. Go for Wyvern. Attempt to activate. They probably will just negate it with Dragite. You should just oh, they're gonna let me search. Hooray! All right. We might be able to do something here. So we go for, yeah, these two. Summon the Ballista. Attempt to activate the Ballista. Is it gonna work? It's a great question. If they negate this, that's fine. Wait, what do you do now? For monsters, wait, hang on. You could special this card if your opponent special summon the monster during... Yeah, I guess it's my bad for not catching that, so that's fine. Ooh, Demon Slayer has some cool cards. The art for, again, like, the arts are pretty cool. The Demon Slayer deck is really interesting as well. It has a lot of different shenanigans when it comes with, like, the energy line and the front line. It's just kind of an expensive card, too, ultimately. Yeah, there's a Dragite. Initially, what I was going to try to do is have them bait out or let me use this to like just get rid of all the negates, then use fusion, and then make the big boy and just start swinging. But unfortunately, it's not written in the cards. We tried. We tried. I do technically still have a Kiteroid, but, you know, I have to play through 3 negates, and that's, well, 2 negates and a banish, which is not going to be likely. One of the things I do like a lot about Union Arena as well, Phantom, is that the game is very good at keeping decks playstyles on point with the show. Like Saitama for the One Punch Man deck, like the gimmick is that Saitama himself is like 10,000 power, which is double like almost everything else at its peak. But it has like some drawbacks and like getting returned back to the deck or like the extra line. So, or energy line. So it's kind of interesting how they have that incorporated too. Saitama versus Naruto. Naruto ain't coming, unfortunately. Naruto's getting its own TCG. What is it, like Mythos or something? Which is interesting. They tried, Bandai, I think, did a Naruto CCG back in the day, but it just never took off. All right, we're going to try doing everything I just did before, but not as good. Who knows? Maybe Naruto will have a collab with Union Arena. Final Fantasy has its own card game, yet it did a collaboration with Magic the Gathering. So who knows? Stranger things have happened. Which is also currently on Netflix. I've heard it's good. Yeah, it was like in 07 or 08 or something like that. Yeah, we've definitely hit a TCG boom where so many fucking card games are coming out. Which is, I guess, both a good and a bad thing. It just depends on your point of view. I usually will try to like stick to a few and just focus on that and kind of ignore like the rest of them, right? But again, I feel like that's just the most manageable thing to do. Even with scalpers, thankfully some like producers are definitely doing things to help mitigate that. With One Piece, I think having a stance on like trying to combat against that too. I can't do anything. We lost. It's hosed, boys. We lost. Just kill me. Just kill me. I'm not doing anything tricky. I'll go down on my own terms. Yeah, like right now, the ones I mainly focus on, obviously Yu-Gi-Oh! Especially now that I'm kind of getting more into like Edison, GOAT format, and Domain format. But I'm also definitely interested in Magic the Gathering lately for sure, especially Commander. And then I think the third main one would probably be Union Arena. And I'm also kind of like slightly looking at One Piece TCG from like, you know, the corner of my eye. Getting into Go format? Hell yeah, that is awesome. Do you know which what deck you're gonna be playing? Currently, right now, me and my friend are kind of playing both Chaos Turbo, but we have different builds at the moment. If I can, I might go through my bulk, see if I can scounger up like enough for either a Warrior deck or Chaos Control or something, so we have multiple different ones. And thankfully, with some of the reprint from the Rarity collections, it's definitely a lot easier getting access to some GOAT cards. Even Delinquent Duo, which was like a $17 card, is now like, what, fucking... 7, 8 maybe. So it's definitely more affordable. But also, if you have a printer, Control C, Control P or whatever, I'm not going to tell anyone. Gotta see what you got. Exactly. Absolutely. Again, I was pretty much able to like get 3 of them or 2 almost together. The only thing I had to like pick up separately was like just like weird one-offs. Like I was actually shocked seeing I didn't have any Graceful Charities. Oh wait, you have 3 material? Oh, just 2. Okay, Ragna Zero is actually back when I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Actually pretty competitively. Like Ragna Zero is just always such a fun card to mess with, especially if you're facing off against like Fire Fist and they had like Tenki or something out. Easy pops, easy draws. Number C103. I've never read this card. Once per turn, you get the player's turn, get detached, target a monster. Your opponent controls inflict damage equal to the difference between that, and if you do, banish it when this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard. Wait, target one face monster. What if it has no difference? Does it matter? I don't know, Yug. But I'm going to summon the Ancient Kia statue, Yug. Ragnar Zero was definitely sick, ATM. Absolutely. It was such a fun... It was a very generic splashable rare that a lot of people played in a rank 4 toolbox. Whatever I do, just don't make anything larger than it needs to be. We can just go for that. Yeah, perfect. Yes, perfect. Pitch the gearbox. We're thinking outside the box, so we gotta pitch the box. That's how it works. Activate Ancient Gear Fusion. I'm gonna wait for a response. My intro's glitched out. Shit happens. It happens. Let's go with I mean, honestly, we just talked about a lot of different card games, so I don't blame you. Go for Chaos. Yeah, I mean we're kind of good. We're kind of good now. Just summon Tanker. Summon Chaos. Oh no, it's Mirror Force. Doesn't matter. Fortress, baby. Hooray. That's what we want to do. Yeah, that's what I thought initially, like when internet, that's when I'm like, oh, shit happens. Because unfortunately, like we've had some instances where the internet would glitch out. Just unlock the character Marin before my... Oh, that's... Did you at least get to keep Marin, right? You got to at least keep Marin before the internet glitched out? Now my interest is glitching. You know what, ATM? You can take your interest... No, I'm just kidding. I mean, what if I told you, ATM, that we're actually secretly streaming Battle... What if I told you I started playing Battlegrounds? I've actually transitioned from Battlegrounds and started getting more into, like, standard play for Hearthstone. And I've actually been building Murlocs. What would you say if I told you that? Oh, dude, I'm just fucking with you. Not happening. I'm just kidding. Love you, bro. Sage with the Eyes of Blue. Yeah, so does he have a special thing? Dragon from your... You can send one blue eyes from your hand. Okay, that's fine. I don't really care too much. We probably could, dude. We probably could, but again, I already have my card game bandwidth stretched out to the max, man. I'm even still somewhat interested in Shadowverse Evolved. As funny as that sounds, but like my bandwidth is just caught up for you or card games in general. Blue Eyes White Jet is actually fucking insane. I actually really like this card. It's so dumb and how good it is. Let's do this. We'll reveal statue. We'll send statue to the back to the deck. And then I'm gonna go for... It doesn't really matter too much, honestly. Tanker might be kind of cool. We'll go with this one. We already have Tanker. We can use that as our normal summon. That's fine. So, special summon Gear Statue. So like all the variants, just missing match. I'd imagine they'll probably have another one for Nash here soon or lately, because they often kind of like go through the cycles for like the character unlock events pretty often. So I'd imagine it won't be too long for you. Yeah, we'll do that. Go gadget, do your thing. What do I want to do? Yeah, go for that, and then we're gonna just think outside the box, right? Absolutely. Good problem to have. I mean, yeah, it is a good problem to have. It is definitely a good problem to have. Though when I start working another 9 to 5 again, it's going to be even a better problem to have when I have less time. But, you know, we'll come across that bridge when I actually get hired. Hopefully we hear back from an interview that I did like 3. I did like 3 interviews at this one company. Hopefully I hear back here soon. I meant to search for something else, but that's okay. We'll continue playing through. Oh, Nationals. Okay, I guess that kind of makes sense. They're doing them both together then. I didn't realize it was actually that sudden. We can do... Do I have fuck it, we'll just keep going. So if I have high Chimera in the grave, we're golden. Wyvern, I'm sorry. Perfect, let's go. Activate Wyvern. Search out for a copy of Ancient Gear Fortress in case shit does hit the fan. Let's see. If the card on the field is struck by battle... Good, it can't actually do it for itself. Fantastic. Just making a Marin deck. How does that look? Like, I'm honestly not too familiar with, like, the basic constructions for a Marin deck. We have enough for lethal. Let's go. Final villain in Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal, my favorite villain. Oh, that's awesome. I heard Zexal is actually better than most people give it credit for. They just kind of write it off on the surface based on the appearance and also how Yuma acts. But I heard it's quite good. It's definitely on my to watch at some point. I still need to finish up and get through Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. And Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 4 of GX, the one that we never got dubbed. Yuma does have Super Saiyan 3. I've seen that all the time because he's just literally feeling the flow. He should release all the characters before moving on to the series of other Yu-Gi-Oh! And Duel Links. I think that'd be kind of a cool thing. I mean, they finally gave us Princess Mokuba. So anything is possible. I mean, it would be kind of cool, but I wonder if they're just afraid that it'll like kind of like lock out the other like worlds or whatever. Watched all of it? Nice. Did you watch it in dub or sub? Princess Adina's Protection. You get a Mystical Elf. During your main phase play outside of your deck in defense position, if you control a Mystical Elf, draw one card and escalate the top two. Interesting. I mean, that's actually kind of cool because you're just getting value from your top of your deck and just assessing. Dub, don't like sub. I mean, that's fair. If I can, I usually go with dub because one, I can multitask if I need to. But again, the main second reason, since I'm also a voice actor, it's just kind of nice hearing some of the dubs and hearing what they're doing and help trying to cultivate that skill as well. Sushi, digging it. Always go sub for Yu-Gi-Oh! Fair enough. Fair enough. I think for me, I usually just go with the dub because, again, it kind of had a huge impact on my childhood. Hearing Dan Green's Yugi, Eric Stewart's Kaiba, Wayne Grayson's Joey. Like, again, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is definitely probably one of the reasons why I started dabbling into voice acting to begin with. So it's just like a comfort sort of thing. Let's see. Once per turn, when a Gagakun monster is special from the extra deck, inflict damage battle to your the target one card your opponent controls and destroy it. Solid. Level 4. Okay, so they're gonna exceed, I'm assuming, or something. Oh, Tornado. I kind of don't like that. Because I could just get rid of back row. Who knows? I might get lucky and they oh, never mind. They're linking something into else. This card cannot be. This card attacks, defense position, does piercing. If this is exceeded, its owner's possession is destroyed. Okay, perfect. I don't really care about that last effect. Perfect, perfect. I've received 100 messages today from Restream's chat. Yo, that was a team effort. Thank you all so much for giving us that achievement from Restream. You guys are awesome. Rest of the turn, negate all equipped field continuous and quick play effects on the field. I don't like that. Each time a monster effect is activated, face up. While this card has 2 spell counters, face up monsters cannot activate their effects and their effects are negated. They just don't want to play Yu-Gi-Oh! You know what? Rightfully so. It's on the field, so it still goes through to the grave, right? Each time a monster plays 2. Move all spells. Oh, that is such a weird way to play the game. Sure. Okay. Does it negate continuous? Or is it currently, or is it just in general? Okay, so it's in general. Fuck. Lesson learned. All right, activate skill. I mean, I can get over stuff. That's not the problem. Put that back. Then I guess we can go for you. Special. Tornado. Oh, are they forcing it? Okay. I mean, that's fine. I don't really care for that anyway. Statue, summon you. That puts another counter. Unfortunately, I can't use the surge ability, but that's still fine. We still got something over it. I'm not really too worried about the tornado dragon, because this thing won't be able to use its effects, right? Or does it resolve engrave? We're gonna find out. I guess it works. The arc dub sounds bad compared to the dub in its arc V. I'm afraid to look at that because, like, again, even arc V had some interesting choices for its like dubbing choice. Chubby Nuts and Fire Kings. Are you talking about Power Sync Stone? It's weird. Like, I remember seeing this card all the time, but it was just like one of the ones I kind of wrote off. Definitely good for like just like control. Yeah, because I imagine, especially with how much like you can just do quick effects or whatever. Because it also like triggers the stuff in the graveyard too, which is also good. And you could do stuff like that. You could just turn it off when it doesn't really do anything for you. But the sub is... Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that is definitely interesting. I wonder if it was just like a localization change they did. Kind of like how they, like Zoro into Zolo for like the One Piece 4Kids dub. I don't remember. Was Zexel in charge by or dubbed through 4Kids, or was somebody else or somewhere else? Looks so cool. I'll have to check a look. Is it just like a monster in the background, or is it actually something unique? Oh, they got Castell. Yeah, we're kind of boned, unfortunately. It's the last 4Kids up. Fair enough. What's honestly kind of baffling to me, think of it this way. 4Kids got the dubbing rights and distribution rights, or whatever you want to call it, for like the show for both Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon. Some of the highest grossing media franchises, especially in the 90s and 2000s. Where did things go wrong? Besides some of the changes they made to the anime, we can definitely agree that a lot of them were not necessary. The Power Stone thing was actually pretty... it was annoying, but it definitely was effective, for sure. Already halfway done the day. Hell yeah, that is awesome. Honestly, that's like really cool. With Duel Links, like, it doesn't take very much time at all to like get a character. You could just kind of like speed through, maybe get like a very good deck to farm through it and just, auto duel it. All the budget went to them. I don't know. It's one of the things I haven't really looked much into, just because like oh yeah, like when they actually had like the two suits like on behalf of Pegasus, Mr. Pegasus would like a word with ya, and they're like literally just using finger guns. It's so good. Just grind most of the time. That's one way to do it too. We have statues, so I'll just grab a tanker, because tanker can kind of go through. I'll never forget the day that Brock was able to use his drying pan as his frying pan as a drying pan. Whatever. I'm tired. We can go with just play Gear Town. I don't care. Yeah, and like that's kind of a shame too. Like I really do enjoy onigiri. So like the fact that it's like jelly donut, I'm like, no, get a tuna mayo onigiri, you'll have a good time. We're gonna go for you, and then probably you will send probably the statue to the grave. Because if they have a monster, we then just use no, let's send tanker, because we could just use statue to get another tanker if it comes down to it. I do a school, but I do homework or homeschool, so it won't be so. Oh, not at all. It kind of like gives you, like, you don't have like the. I'm assuming you just don't have as pressing deadlines or whatever, like as like normal, like public high school or even online high school. I'd imagine for or online school either. Go for the goat. Yeah, I mean that's kind of it. That's all this deck does really. ATM, what are you talking about? In season 2, it was so good. Dude, you didn't like the PowerPoint playthrough during the finale? Or whatever apparently people are saying? I have never been moved by Microsoft PowerPoint except for when it was utilized in One Punch Man season 3. I still need to watch season 3 of One Punch Man. Like, I finished season 2 not too long ago, and I enjoyed it for the most part. It wasn't as good as season 1, but it still had some moments. Shinato, you just randomly just play one Shinato from your deck and face down defense position. Shinato, King of a Higher Plane, classic old school card. Hang on, what the hell? If you control, change an attack position, opponent's monster controls the defense position, then your opponent's half your opponent's life points during the rest of, what the fuck, dog? Skill links at its finest. I have yet to watch Blue Lock. I heard it's good. I've heard from ATM like 27 times it's good. It's just not like a... It's funny. Like when I was thinking of like, what anime did he want me to watch? Blue Box? So I ended up watching Blue Box instead, and it was actually kind of wholesome. Even if I don't care about soccer, it slaps. But what if I do care about soccer, ATM? What then? I mean, soccer's fine. I'm the kind of guy who'd rather play a sport than watch it. And I'd be a really good goalie. Madoka Box? I've never... I don't think I know that one. Actually, now that I think of it, it might have been like one of the Jump Victory Stars games. Like Shonen Jump's like Smash Bros. Attempt sort of thing. Or like Arena Fighting Game. It might have been one of those. But I could be wrong. But yeah, ATM, if you want a wholesome rom-com slice of life thing, you know, Blue Box could be good. It's got badminton. Played goalie for 12 years. Go to man. It was also in soccer too, right? I think we talked a little bit about that. They're playing Red Eyes. They're gonna go for comment. Okay, easy to get over. They're not for me. That's fine. That's one of the cool things with life in general these days. There's so many opportunities for, you know, hobbies that not everything suits everyone, and that's perfectly fine. The black era of our friendship. Yo, we're just eventually gonna get that written down to Netflix, sell it, get a green light, get a season 1 that's critically acclaimed, a season 2 that is mediocre, and then season 3 comes back, ties it all together, and is faithful to the manga. I have visions for this, man. I have visions for this. And I already got the perfect player, the person to cast me. I'm gonna get Michael Cera or Andy Samberg. Rather watch sports and play it? That's fine too. Actually, I kind of lied. If it's extreme sports, I'll generally watch that too, because I really enjoy like watching the X Games stuff, especially like in the vert competitions. And I, you know, sure as hell can't do that. It's interesting that they did Red Ice Fusion first and then the skill. Wouldn't it be better to make use of using polymerization first with the skill so they can get Dragoon? I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud here, folks. And then you get a live action version? Hell yeah, let's go. You're reading my mind. Probably watch a sport anime. They're good. They're good. They tend to focus more on like just character relationships and dynamics over the sport itself, which is nice. Again, I don't have like that much of an affinity for basketball or badminton, but I did enjoy the character dynamics, the relationship, the drama, the tension that the anime offers with like the cast. But a live action, I can't wait. I hope it's as good as the Full Metal Alchemist live action. Anyway, I'm gonna activate statue. I'm gonna... Yeah, that's fine. And it kind of pains me because I recently watched Brotherhood and loved it. It's not perfect, but damn near is it close. We can grab Tanker. It'll have the Death Note director. Are you talking about the live action one? I have mixed feelings with that one, honestly. Some aspects I liked about it, some I don't. It's interesting. We can get rid of statue. I think we don't need to worry about having a second copy. Activate Ancient Gear Fortress. We will then activate the Gear Town. We will then activate the Ancient Gear Fusion. I will then summon the Chaos Ancient Gear Giant Golem. You see, this deck is very consistent at doing something very often. Very often. We'll discard the Ancient Gear Blue Box, the Commander, and the Bike. The Rider, I guess. The American version. Oh, you're talking about the one with like Nat Wolf, right? The guy from the Naked Brothers band back in Nickelodeon the day. Yeah, I have mixed feelings about it. Some aspects I did like about it, but a lot of things they really tried a different direction, which just didn't always vibe well. Summon him from the grave. We could actually do this instead. I was initially gonna do Popping Gear Town, but I kind of opted not to. This would probably work just as well, if not better. Because I could still pop Gear Town and fuck it, I don't need a search. We're good. Apparently, we're supposed to be getting a sequel to that, but I don't know if that's actually true. It's been way too long, I think, right? I don't know. One anime I do want to go back here soon and check out is Yu Yu Hakusho. I've tried watching it a few times. Life got in the way. DBZ Evolution. Oh, man. That was something. That was something. I actually did watch DBZ Evolution. It happened during the COVID-19 pandemic because why the hell would I not watch one of the most infamous anime live actions during a global pandemic? It just made sense. Just going to level for Mary to get to C103. Honestly, pretty solid plan. C103 is fantastic if you can be able to pop it off and get the burn and the banish effect. I'm just not going to play my turn this turn. I have 2 Kite Roids. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'd rather go second anyway. I'm just hoping they do stuff. Please. Do stuff. Oh, are they playing Punk? Yeah, you can pay 600 life points, add a Punk at this card sent to the graveyard. You can target a Punk monster you control and it gains 600. Is this whole deck's gimmick just 600 life points? Or just 600 in general? No, there. Oh, wait, yeah, 600 right here. Right there, too. Rewatch all 140 episodes of Zexal. Honestly, go for it. If that's what, brings you joy and enjoyment, go for it. I think when I first watched Zexal, I got up to a little bit after when Yuma and Kite had their first game, where it ends technically in a draw, but Kite was going to win. If I'm not mistaken, that's how it went down. Target 3 monster proto controls. Doesn't matter. You can target up a Punk monster. Okay, sure, that's fine. Reveal a Punk. And it does. From the field of graveyard. You can target a... Okay, sure. The artwork's actually kind of... It's all over the place. What the hell? Interesting design, though. Jam Dragon Drive. By the effect of a Punk or Synchro Summon, you can pay 600 life points. If your opponent activates a card or effect in response to your Punk's activation, special summon. Oh, okay, cool. As long as it's not a negate, I don't really care too much. I can negate 4 attacks, so it's fine. They're not even attacking. Interesting. It's long, but it's good. I mean, that's technically a good thing, though, that it's long, right? Because it just gives you more content. Honestly, sometimes it's kind of a pain when something like an anime is so good, but it just doesn't have that much to watch or back it up. It depends. Like if you're in the mood for something long or short form. Let's. Well, we're probably gonna summon the statue, so we'll just reveal that. We'll send back. We could send a Kite Roid back. Let's grab. We'll grab this in case we need to summon another one off of the normal summon for that. I know Moon Knight mentioned that Zexal's their favorite, but everyone else, throw down in the comment or the chat what your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh anime like series is. I'm curious. Did at least Zexal end like on a fulfilling note? Like, did it end on a good note? GX 100% for me. Goated. Did you watch the season 4, the one that we never got dubbed ATM out of curiosity? Because there's like a little bit more afterwards, like towards the last year. Let's go with Fusion and honestly, it doesn't really matter too much, but we'll go with Gear Town. Dude, if you want more, go for it. There's a lot more, and it still has like that darker, grittier tone if you're interested in that. We'll discard this one. Did it end a good note? Hell yeah, that is good then. Either the original or GX. Honestly, those are both fantastic. For me, the original always has a special place in my heart. I probably need to re-go through GX again. I know it had a lot of stellar moments, but there's actually quite a little like real random episodic stuff. But I gotta say, the first season, like the first 60 episodes or whatever of 5Ds was absolutely great. I really enjoyed 5Ds. Alric, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Welcome. Yeah, you stinker. We can watch through GX after Reborn. Oh, that'd be pretty interesting. We could definitely discuss that for sure. Either GX or something else. If anything, ATM, I'll let you choose it because we're choosing one of my favorite animes that's 203 episodes. We'll let you have the power for this next one. Yeah, I think we're solid. Let's go to battle phase. Also, Rickman, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the metal community. Glad to have you on board. Much appreciated on that. Never finished 5Ds? It's good. Doing a Reborn watch along? Absolutely. ATM has never watched it, so we're watching Reborn. I think we ended like at 140. Like we're in the 140s or 150s. Yeah, the Zexal kind of sad, but it gets better. I'm assuming, I don't know, and you don't need to confirm this, but I'm assuming Zexal probably ends kind of like the same way Yu-Gi-Oh! The original one did, where the Pharaoh and, you know, little Yugi separate. I'm assuming it's the same way with Astral, because in a sense, Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal seemed to be kind of like a soft reboot, if that makes sense. There's a lot of parallels for Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal to the original series. Yeah, we'll do stuff. Yeah, right around 150. I'll say this and you'll understand what we're talking about, Phantom. They just found the device and went back. That's all I'll say. It doesn't spoil anything, but if you know, you know. I'd imagine it was the same. Because, like, again, Astral definitely helped Yuman do a lot of growth, but eventually there has to be a point where he stands on his own 2 feet. Yeah, that statue. Don't set the statue. No, we tribute the statue. That's what we gotta do. Summon the Dark Golem effect. Search. Wait a minute. Let's see. Why is everything 100 low? During this duel, monsters you control. Oh my god, that is so good. That just makes 103 constantly live. Respect. All right, so let's search out that. And what do I also want? I want to grab Tanker, so I can grab the other card I need off of Advance. But yo, this ability is kind of busted. We could pitch Gear Town. Christian, long time no see. Good to see you. Welcome. Hope you are doing well. Yeah, grab this one. And then I'm going to activate the Ancient Gear Fortress. And then I'm going to activate the Ancient Gear Fusion. And then I'm going to, you know, do the thing. Do the law. Yeah, we can pitch that. That's fine. And then for the last one, go for Commander. Yeah, now you remember. Yeah, you know. You could also shoot me a Discord message and I can be like, yeah, I confirm. It's around there. We watched actually maybe 3 to 6 episodes after. This all should be safe enough, but trial. Just been a subscriber only one. Yeah, I kind of caught that. I'm sorry. We're restreaming to Twitch and YouTube at the same time, which I forgot. I sometimes throw up sub only mode, so that's my B. But we fixed that kind of early on. We fixed that quite early on. But yeah, this is gonna be kind of painful. We actually might just die. Yeah, we actually might just die now I think about it. I didn't think of this through. Yeah, we'll probably die actually, if I'm not mistaken. Anyways, 3,456 days of waiting for the Zelda movie. Absolutely. Remember to unfollow and upsub from every mistake. Bro, if that was the case, I would be in the negatives. I would be in the negatives. But I have faith for the Zelda movie would be really good. They did a stellar job with the Super Mario movie. So I'm assuming Zelda will follow the same train. Just making sure they have the right people on board, like Shigeru Miyamoto, Eiji Aonuma. Like, I don't see how they could, flop it. I could never do that. Also, Photon Charizard, good to see you. It's been a little bit. I mean, if you promise you're only if you have a lot of subscribers and you promise a special event for it, maybe. But I just feel like it's very exclusive when you want to be inclusive. At least that's just my perspective on it. Okay, we might as well just get some searches, right? Bro, I mean, I'm unemployed, dog. I would not mind a few bucks here and there. Still job searching. Hopefully we hear back sometime this week for a job. Oh, let's see. So that's on the board. I have those in hand. Grab this. No, we'll grab a fusion, and I think advance would be a safe pick. Then we could just pitch the Dark Golem in hand and then just summon that off with Tanker in the grave or something. That should be safe. Oh, there's always an option. I have a framework idea in mind for that. Feet picks. Probably not. No. Probably not. If anything, if that was for me considering an option, I'd be like, I have to give out. I'd have to give out so many refunds. Just so much disappointment. You put that costume to use. Oh man, you mean the one that doesn't exist currently yet? Absolutely. I met a streamer earlier who had subscriber and followers only chat on. I mean, I can kind of understand in the right, in certain contexts why they would do that, but I feel like in general it probably should just be not done. If you have hey, we're gonna be doing a as a thank you for being a subscriber, we're gonna do a special game night or something. Sure. I just don't really like the exclusivity of stuff like that. Yeah, no, don't worry. OnlyFans, I would never do. I often just make a joke that maybe we should just, bust out the feet pics, but no, never. For me, sometimes a channel redemption thing is often an option too. But what was I gonna say? I kind of forgot what I was gonna say about the whole. Oh yeah, sometimes before I stream, I'll put on emote and subscriber only mode to prevent. Remember back in the day a little bit when there was a huge botting problem with hosts or whatever. Yeah, I would often during the end of my stream just turn those on to prevent stuff from happening really, and then I would just turn it back on before I start streaming. Generally. I mean, I'm human. I make misplays. I might forget to turn it back on after a little bit. Especially in a case like this where we're restreaming to YouTube too, and you have to like do different things to get that to work. So takes you an hour to follow. Yeah, that's always like, I understand the whole verification thing before you can like type in a chat, but sometimes like I remember one time I entered a chat and like followed the streamer, and it's like, you have to wait. It was either like 15 or 30 minutes to start chatting. I'm like, well, now what I'm going to say is probably going to be irrelevant. And then I just go to a different streamer or something like that. I don't know. That's just me personally. I think we might have like enough time for 1 or 2 more games, and then we'll probably call it. 10 minutes at the lowest? To me, that just seems a bit much. I get maybe back when, you know, Twitch was having those whole like botting issues, but I don't know. To me, 10 minutes seems a bit excessive, because generally by the time you wanted to comment on something, it's going to be too late. So much shit can happen in a game or a stream that like, that's like months, years, or whatever. Like, could you imagine if you followed it right now, and then 10 minutes later, somebody just types in chat, actually, you made a misplay back in the last game on turn 4. It's like, that happened. We're past that. I appreciate your concern, citizen, but we're past that. One other ice cheat is on the field. Monsters your opponent controls can only activate their effects the turn. Wait, while... Okay, so it's not even that card. Sure. Oh, it's a field spell. You can add one of your ice chains. Once per turn of a monster's normal summon, you can target a monster controlled. That, along with the face of monsters, you can turn true, lose attack equal to the targeted monster. Sure. Especially this card, while is on the field, monsters your opponent controls can only activate their effects the turn they are summoned. Interesting. All right. I don't think it really dampers my plan too. I immediately, if I get rated with the following only stream, fair enough. Fair enough. Again, it's like that whole exclusivity thing is my problem with it sort of thing. I try to be, you know, cool, chill, open to discussion, stuff like that. Like, if you're going to be in my stream, again, that I thank you for your time, and it's a privilege. So I'm definitely not going to like just make people wait an absurdly long time. We already have the fusion, so we're kind of good there. I can grab... You got the fortress. We can grab a tanker, I guess. Yeah, tanker's fine. Confirm. We could pitch the statue for now. We don't really need it too much. Do fortress. Let's see. Once per turn. Okay, cool. So I don't... it doesn't actually matter to me now, because we already had him negate that. Or leave it down, I'm sorry. Go for this guy. Do that. Yeah, we could pitch you. Pitch you, and also, commander. Go for you. We have piercing, we're fine. Absolutely. Plus, he can't be destroyed or targeted by card effects, and unaffected by spell and traps. We're golden. We are Persona 4 golden. Normal summon tanker. Use tanker to, it doesn't really matter. We have 33. We should be fine, right? Target one card on the field, and this calms and destroy it. Oh, no. I mean, that kind of sucks. But I think once we hit the battle phase, we should be fine, yeah? Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. 6 years and 21 days. Hell of a ride, right? Hell of a ride indeed, my dude. Thank you so much for your continued support. Yeah, I just love the constant API depreciated thing. I need to fix that. I keep forgetting to do so. 2 years, 18 days, and 1 hour. I feel like the main reason why that Phantom keeps coming back is when we get that illustrious, elusive Dark Magician Girl cosplay stream. Will it ever happen? Stay followed and find out. It probably won't actually happen. I'm sorry. I mean, I can, throw on a PNG of Dark Magician Girl's hat if you want to call that good. That might be an option we look into the future. Zone. The odds are never zero. You're absolutely right. It's basically the whole Randy Marsh thing. I didn't hear no bell. Absolutely, Phantom. I love the optimism and dedication you have for the good of the sport. Do all the things. I will grab... Yeah. And then we'll just grab... Statue? No, not Tanker. We could deck then. I don't really care too much on that. What do I want to just discard? We'll just grab Gear Town and just pitch that, because I actually want to keep the other 3 in our hand. As weird as it sounds. But we have ways of getting Gear Town anyway, so it's fine. We'll grab Ancient Gear Advance initially, so we can be able to deck them a little bit, and we'll grab ourselves a copy Fortress. We'll probably hold on to the Fortress into our hand until turn 3. Activate Ancient Gear Fusion. We're going to make the big, the bad, the Chaos Ancient Gear Golem. Pitch the original GG, the box, and Wyvern. Why not Wyvern? Is that all I want to do? Yeah, I think that's fine. I think we're chilled. Compared to the continued spells, Gear Town sucks. It kind of does. Like, it serves a purpose for sure, especially if you combine it with Ballista. But comparatively, yeah, it's definitely gotten power creep, but it still has a purpose, right? At least I think so. Oh, it's Time Lords, right? Yeah, Time Lords. It is absolutely a setup card. I couldn't have said it better myself, except for as Patrick Star when I'm yawning. A lot of words. I read them. Sure. Send 1 card from your hand to the graveyard. Send an empty machine to your field and out. Oh wait, don't we have like? I want to say this is like one of the matchups where we kind of have like a standstill. I think that actually might be the case. First time in this phase would not be destroyed by your opponent's card effect is now. Once per turn, you can have one effects. Discard it at level 10. Draw a card. Ceiling card, you spell a trap zone. Target a dark Time Lord monster in your graveyard. Shuffle into the deck. If you do, set an infinite machine. Opponent can activate battle effects during the battle phase. He doesn't take any damage. He'll just keep getting Time Lords back. Do I have a way to... Can I be destroyed by... You take no battle damage at the end of the battle phase. This card is attacked. Cannot be destroyed by battle card effects. So I don't have a way to spin it back. If he keeps getting stuff back, it doesn't really matter much, really. Battle. And unfortunately, its effect doesn't activate it. It's just a passive ability. So this, unfortunately, doesn't get around it. Now they're going to set up probably an infinite machine, I'd imagine. Oh, they're just going to draw. Okay. No, don't continue in phase. It's fine. See? And this shuffles back into the standby. Yeah, during the standby phase. It might just be a war of attrition or until they can't, you know, play any more Time Lords. Whew. Yep. Activate this by sending one empty machine. Cannot not be destroyed by opponent's card effects. You can activate one of the effects to special summon a Time Lord from your hand. You target a Time Lord monster in graveyard, shuffle, and then you can set an infinite light. Sure. It's just like this weird back and forth until eventually either they run out of resources or I run out of patience. Because unfortunately, I don't have a way to like spin stuff back to the deck, so I can't use like Castell or anything like that, or like what, Phoenix or something? No, not Phoenix. Chimera or Unicorn or whatever, Griffin or whatever it is. Set. Swing. Yeah. But I wouldn't kill to have a breakthrough skill or something, or a Phoenix Chain or Imperm or something. Fuck, I'll even take a skill drain here, my guy. No. Swing. I could just pretend it did 4,500, right? We can do that, right? This is the most compelling game ever. It's basically at this point just a war of attrition. It's my turn. I draw. Tanker. Sure. Oh, shit. Now we're going to be taking the 5. Well, I mean, it's going to get shoveled back into standby fates anyway, so it'll eventually go. Honestly, yeah. I can't really do anything right now. Just keep swinging. Just keep swinging. All right, pass turn. While we do that, let's see here. One thing I will just drop here if y'all want to be fantastic. Again, I'm currently trying to get the TCG YouTube channel up to 1,000 subscribers so we can hit the next milestone. If you guys are enjoying the content and just want to chill with me, I would absolutely love it if you would subscribe and check it out. We have a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh content there, Magic the Gathering content. You need a lot of card games. I'm sure you'll have a fun, good time. Posted yesterday. There's going to be like almost a post for Magic content like tomorrow, the next day, I have like 5 or 4 stuff already pre-scheduled to upload, all Commander stuff, and then I'm going to start getting more into doing like the progression series and like the Legacy of the Duelist Link Evolution playthroughs. So there's a lot of things coming around, and I think I actually want to do some card discussions for some like stuff dropping here too. Like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle set dropped, and one of the cards is absolutely stupid fun. So I kind of just like want to meme around with that too. You basically anybody can pay for double the creature's attack, and anybody can play it. So you can just like, hey, you want to pay 4 mana to make my dude really big so we can slap shot this dude in the face? Yes? No? Sure. Yeah, I don't. What's in my extra deck again? Oh, I got it. Can I get Ancient Gear Fusion? Yeah, I can get Ancient Gear Fusion. I have another way to win this. Potentially. We'll find out. Bring back Chimera. Use Chimera. I had a Jimmy Neutron Bright Blast moment, so let's do it. Fusion. We are going to make Hollowitzer. Yeah, that's right. You're not the only one who could do this. We'll fuse these two. Put a defense position. Throw it up here. Unaffected by other card effects. I'm just going to keep burning you for 500 now too, buddy. All right. Now it's just basically whoever can burn more life points wins. Which, honestly, could potentially be them. We'll find out. I'm going to say we're likely at 668 subscribers. We just need to hit 332 more. And trust me, I don't feel like making 332 Gmail accounts. It just doesn't seem productive. What if I do like 140 Gmail, 140 Hotmail, and then the rest Yahoo? Perfect. I love that it's all coming together. Oh, super mega a lot of words. Detached material, destroy all opponent's mobs. I mean, I don't really. That is actually quite a bit of damage, though. 5,000. Yeah, it's actually kind of impactful. But Fortress will activate. Unfortunately, I don't think because a Fortress or Tanker can give more damage with its pop ability, but unfortunately, Ultimate or Chaos Ancient Gear is unaffected by that effect. Right? Oh, Ancient Gear Golems, or mentioned it. Unfortunately, he doesn't mention it, which is a problem. Special, we'll just do this guy. We'll get some searches out of the way, so that's pretty cool. Oh, we could just go for whatchamacallit? Ballista. Fantastic. I like when a plan comes together. It really doesn't matter what we grab. It really doesn't. We'll just grab these two. Then we'll pitch, I don't know, fucking Kyroid. They're probably going to swing over Chaos Ancient Gear Giant, hopefully. Go to battle? Maybe? Well, actually, depending on what I do, even if I just get this thing to 0 and still commit to the battle phase, I think it should be fine, even if they do summon another Time Lord. That's what I'm thinking. Oh shit, I forgot about this guy. Let's see. Once per turn, you can detach material against 2,000. So I'll be taking 15, I think. During each battle phase, this card can make a number of attack up to the number of materials it had, plus 1. Okay. Oh, I get the draw too. Beautiful. Okay. I think we're Savage Coliseum. The monster attacks against 300. During defense. Oh, okay. I think we're still fine. I'll be taking 2,000, like what, 1,900 or something? No, 15. It doesn't get a 300 boost. Savage Coliseum, they gain some life points. If they just go to their end phase, I think we're fine. Yeah, they're going to start, they're probably reading our other stuff. So they can attack 3 stuff. That's fine. That is fine. You do your thing. I'm so proud of you. You keep doing your thing. Oh, you don't want to swing at Hallowitzer? I wonder why. I have all the things I really need, so it's fine. I don't like the life point game, but I think we could still deal with it, so I'm not really too stressed out about that or worried. Hallowitzer won't be destroyed anyway, even if we have to deal with that because it's unaffected by other card effects. I have 4 cards left in deck. Hooray! All right. Go to main. Flip. Activate effect. Take that. That's my huge plan, by the way, everyone. Just kidding. Just kidding. Okay, so how do I want to do this? Normal summon a Tanker. Tanker's going to activate. We'll summon the Dark Golem. So I don't think I can go for a Chaos Ancient Gear. Yeah, we'll... Actually, let's just go with regular Ancient Gear Golem. Why not? Let's bring the Lost Millennium back into the focus here. And then we are going to activate Gear Town. Good. We'll give ourselves a little bit more power too. So we'll use Tanker to pop the Gear Town. So we can gain 600 more and then also summon a creature. And then this one we can actually use the other dark golem in the grave. So we'll do that. No, I don't want to search. I have 3 cards left in deck, yo. We're not doing that. All right, go to our extra deck. We're gonna make Ballista by using the Hollowitzer and the Tanker. And then we're going to summon Ballista. Do I? Sure, why not? We'll add something. Welcome, Facade. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. We'll grab Gear Town. I guess I could technically pop the other Gear Town if I wanted to as well. Yeah, we could do that. Sure, why the hell not? Basically what we're going to do next is use Ballista's ability to reduce it to 0 and then just swing for damage because we're good. We should be fine. Because even if this thing can't be destroyed by battle, I don't care. It's still going to be taking a ton of damage at 0. No, we don't need to use Gear Town. We should be fine. All right. Everyone start swinging. Also, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Meadow community. Glad to have you. I just came back to Duel Links, made it my pure Dark Magician deck, and got destroyed by Dark Dragoon. Unfortunately, that's kind of happening. Yeah, like Dark Dragoon is such a powerful card, but like it's kind of cool, right? Because at that point, you can also use like your Dark Magician support to change over to that if you wanted to, right? Can I just get rid of Infinite Light? No. Wait. Why is it able? Your opponent cannot activate. Is it because it's already face up? Is that why it's not working? If he summons another Dark Lord, I'm probably just gonna die because I'll deck myself out. I have 2 cards left in deck. Oh, you son of a bitch. Inflict 500 to your opponent. I don't have another. It really doesn't matter what I'm attacking with now. It is what it is. Let's see. I got some life points back. Yeehaw! All right. I have another tanker. He's gonna gain life points. I think they got it because I'm just gonna deck myself out. Yeah, probably. Damn, so close. If only we just had a little bit more, but unfortunately I couldn't really get out another copy of Chaos Ancient Gear Giant. Taking 12? Oh, for each. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, and I have to discard down now too? But either way, welcome back to Duel Links, by the way. Especially starting off with Dark Magician. It's got to be pretty solid, right? That's gotten so much support. Oh, no. They could just burn me, right? Yeah, probably. You're not attacking me anytime soon, my guy. So we'll just pitch that, and we can also pitch Commander. Yep, do your thing, man. Do your thing. They're gonna add Vertex. He's gonna be OP. Are you talking about the Time Lord player? It was definitely worth a shot. We came very close. We got him down to 300, and now they're just gonna gain life points. I'm gonna deck myself out. I barely brick now compared back to the day. No DM, no circle in hand. You pretty much lost. Now there's options. Absolutely, there are so many options. And I imagine it's only going to be more and more robust too, just because, again, it's Dark Magician. It's got legacy support, and Konami understands how much we like that stuff. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know who Vertex is, so I wouldn't know what they're capable of. Okay, let's see. How screwed am I currently in this game right now? Probably actually a lot. I can't really do anything. I have no way of dealing with it. I'm gonna deck out in 2 turns anyway. Oh, I meant to hit thumbs up. That was a good game. That was a good game. What are they actually playing here? I'm actually kind of curious. Very solid. I also like the one Cephalon just because, again, 8,000. You can also special summon your other Time Lords and negate it, becoming 8,002. So that's also pretty cool. I actually have fond memories of Cephalon, the Ultimate Time Lord. All right. Well, unfortunately, we've hit that time. We gotta go. It's been a lot of fun. Thank you all so much for chilling. We made some good progress, had some interesting games, and met some pretty cool people along the way. To counter the early rank Dark Dragon abusers, I use Amazon's Warrior to... There you go. Yeah, absolutely. Amazon's Swordswoman is such an underrated card. With that being said, glad I came and followed. Absolutely fascinating. Glad to have you aboard. We'll be doing more card game contents for sure. Looking forward to you. Again, this is just me doing my shameless plug. We're also streaming on YouTube as well. I have a TCG channel if anybody's interested in checking it out through the link in there. We're getting close to hitting the goal that I'm setting for 1,000 subscribers. If you want to follow, I would greatly appreciate it. Gets more content from me for you. And yeah, before I do go, again, Face 9, thank you for the follow. Alric McCain, thank you also for the follow. And Moon Knight 90,000, thank you so much for the follow. That's gonna be it for me. The next stream will probably be is it tomorrow? It might be tomorrow. We'll probably do some more The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword or something. I'm not too sure. We'll figure it out. For now, that's going to be it from me. Everyone have a good rest of your night. Get some good rest. Enjoy some games, cards, anime, all that good stuff. And until next time.